Hey guys, what's in this video? I want to compare the specs and features of the new Moto X 2014 versus the LG G3. So, a lot of you are fan of LG smartphone here, LG G3, but still, Motorola have stepped up their game. Finally, they finally, after 10 long years, they have finally released a smartphone that is worth buying. And it's extremely great upgrade from their previous smartphone. So all of the leaks that we are getting about the Motorola phone that was previously known as Motorola Moto X Plus 1, it's completely same as we got the leaks. So leaks turned out to be true. Now starting off from the display, the Motorola Moto X 2014 has 5.2-inch screen, whereas the LG G3 has a little bit bigger screen as well as better resolution, Quad HD, and almost like 100 more ppi than the Moto X 2014 over here, 424 ppi on the Moto X 2014. Now the Moto X 2014 has a Super AMOLED display, whereas the LG has IPS LCD display. So without any doubt, the LG G3 has a better display. So let's move on to the software. We have the 4.4.4 KitKat, the latest version of the Android at the moment on the Moto X 2014. Whereas the LG G3 comes with the 4.4.2 KitKat, which is not latest but still not bad. It's at least KitKat. Now in terms of the thickness of both devices, the LG G3 is thinner as compared to the Moto X 2014, 8.9mm versus 9.9mm. And in terms of the weight, there are not much difference between these devices in terms of weight, because the LG G3 even despite having a 5.5-inch screen, still 149 gram, whereas this device over here, Moto X 2014, is 144 grams. So it's almost the same. Also moving on to the camera, we have 30-megapixel camera with the dual LED flash on both devices, but the LG G3 has optical image stabilization, which I'm afraid we don't get on the Moto X 2014. Also in terms of the recording, both devices can record 4K as well as 1080p HD video. Also in terms of front-facing camera, the LG G3 has a little bit better front-facing camera, 2.1 megapixel, whereas we have 2 megapixel front-facing camera on the Moto X 2014. Now moving on to the hardware. Now hardware-wise, both devices have same processor, Snapdragon 801, 8974AC, 4 cores, clocked at 2.5 GHz, Adreno 330 GPU, and but the RAM on the G3 has is a winner here because it has 3 GB of RAM. So we will be getting better performance on the G3 as compared to the Moto X 2014 just because of more RAM. Also built-in storage on both devices are 32 GB, but the LG G3 has micro SD card slot expansion, which is not available on the Moto X 2014, I'm afraid. Now in terms of the battery capacity, we have 3000 mAh battery capacity on the G3. Of course, it has that kind of big battery just because of its Quad HD display. Whereas on the Moto X 2014, we have 2300 mAh battery, which is then again enough for its 1080p HD display. Now both devices have 4G and all kind of stuff, the basic stuff of the phone. So this Moto X 2014 phone is announced like yesterday. So we will gonna see it coming to the markets pretty soon in October. So thanks for tuning in, guys, and hope you guys have enjoyed this, my opinions on both of these phones. So yes, LG G3 extremely premium, but if they price it, it all comes down to price with these two devices, because if you are getting Moto X 2014 at a low price, then go for it. Moto X 2014 will be a better choice over the G3. But if you have money to buy G3, then go for the G3, because G3 has a Quad HD display, which is a feature that is only available to few phones. So yes, thanks for you guys, and I'll see you next video. Peace.